Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Thursday, March 3rd, and we are thrilled to have with us live in the studio, Honduras.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. You're watching Audiotree Live in the studio with Honduras. That song is from their Gathering Rust EP, correct?
Yeah.
And it's called Hollywood. Pat, is that song autobiographical? Are those your feelings on Hollywood?
Oh, it was just, no. I mean, it's not my feelings on Hollywood. Just, it was my first time there after our tour in September and came back to New York, and that song just kind of came out. But
Yeah, it can be very overwhelming.
It's just
Hollywood.
about how different things are.
Yeah.
You know.
It's kind of our own ode to New York, though, and, how that's home, and I don't know.
And Paul, you're actually from Hollywood area, right? Southern California?
Yeah, Orange County, grew up, and in San Diego, North County.
As someone who's a transplant to New York now, what are your feelings on home? You know, do you feel like any kind of disconnect from it? Does New York make you love Los Angeles more?
I mean, New York's like a place where I could able to find 4 other guys and start a band and have a new refreshing of creative energy. California is more just family, and I'm not totally disconnected by it, but I do miss it though at times. So
We're gonna stay at his family's house though in about
Yeah.
3 weeks.
good Mexican food.
Yeah.
So.
What if they hear
Swimming pool in the
Hollywood?
back.
What if they hear Hollywood though and they get like pissed off about it?
They
you
don't
know?
care about Hollywood, right?
Nah, they're Orange County.
They OC.
Whole different thing.
The Angels fans.
So that is from the Gathering Rust EP, which comes out not long after your first full length, Rituals. Now, were the collection of songs on Gathering Rust, were they put on there because they were leftovers from Rituals, or were they written brand new just for this?
Yeah, it was pretty brand new. Rituals, we actually recorded that in November of 2014?
2014, and those songs were written way before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those songs feel pretty old to us at this
Yeah.
point.
So we had to wait a while for that first debut to get put out, and yeah, those are all songs that were written like in that time when we're basically waiting for that record to come out.
Yeah, for sure. Are you guys someone do you love the EP like as an art form? I feel like it's kind of disappearing, whereas back in the 90s, you had Pavement putting out Watery Domestic and all these other bands that really took, okay, we're going to do 5 songs and do them well. Is that something you like about an EP, or do you think it's more of a good kind of dumping ground if you don't have quite enough for like a full album?
I think EPs are great just for bands to evolve and get ready for a more fully realized like LP. And these
For us, we were like in between labels, and we just wanted to get this new music out because that music felt so old to us, and we wanted people to be able to come to our shows and immediately buy like the songs that we were like most excited about and like playing now. And so we recorded that EP, and we're able to like put it out ourselves within a month basically. So it's that quick turnaround that we wanted to like, you know, just after that last experience, we just wanted to like
Just get it out there.
We also had some unfortunate stuff with our last record label, so we never were able to have physical copies of our LP.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a bummer.
It
Yeah, it's a
really
bummer.
is.
Yeah. One day,
Shout out, guys.
it'll be on
you are.
gold-plated vinyl or something like that. Get revenge for it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, let's hear another song.
Cool. This one's called Paralyzed. I watched the clouds roll by, and the beast was swimming under a cold damp night. And all the people that I've been with, I hope your shelter's warm and bright. He smiled at me in a stairwell and made me feel so paralyzed. And she's dancing, make sure the water don't run dry. She trusted me with all the records, some kind of blues got me high. All that is little is gigantic, so wipe that loathing from your eyes. Side 2 is only better, it made me feel so paralyzed. know we breathed it to survive. Am I selfish, not listening? Just got another tune in mind. Oh, this great life, it makes me feel so mother paralyzed. Oh, paralyzed. Oh, we were paralyzed. I hear the buzzing from the flies, and yet another disappointment has made me feel so paralyzed.
You are watching Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Honduras. The song Paralyzed is once again from your album Rituals. You guys have said that that album is a lot about achieving self-awareness, being self-aware as you get older in life. If we could, band member by band member, could you each describe a moment of self-awareness, maybe where you realized something you thought was cool is actually kind of crappy? Let's start with you, Pat. Oh, sorry, putting down the drink. Yeah.
Yeah, the self-awareness thing, that whole record Rituals was kind of a breakup record to me, even though it's our debut. And yeah, it's basically about after you've been in a relationship for, you know, I was in it for 3 years. It's basically about when you're alone with yourself and only with yourself, and that silence kind of comes over you, whatever. And it's basically how to go along when you're just out of a long-term relationship, and now you just can only deal with yourself. And that all that noise and everything that's been covered up for the last like 3 years of your life has just completely been dropped out, and now you're just alone with your thoughts and yourself, and basically where do you go from there?
That's a pretty big moment of self-awareness. I thought it was going to be like realizing American Beauty is not
I've got to
even-
use one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bag.
Tyson, what about you?
I was just going to say that during the process of writing Rituals, I think I realized just the depth of musical knowledge and influence that there is out there, and I just got into so many things, so many like obscure things, and really like expanded like a palette for the first time. So that was for me like an awakening, I think.
Yeah.
Leading up to that process of writing Rituals.
What's could you just say one band maybe that you got into it through that?
I love the band Wipers,
Cool.
and I think
Wipers, check them out.
I mean, that was probably a little earlier, but I mean, that's a huge influence for me for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what about you, Paul?
Self-awareness for me, I think when we were recording that song and writing that material, for me, was mostly just being at the time I was new in this band and starting to become very, in a good positive way, being aware that I'm a part of this band and in this unit, and we're gonna start touring this material. So for me, it was a good self-awareness of like being in another band before for like 3 years, and then getting out of that, and then starting a new unit and being a part of a group. There's definitely a self-awareness of it, you know, getting used to it and like, okay, I'm a part of this. So that's definitely for that song. That's how it was for me. So
Having some identity. Your new band is or your old band is like his old relationship, kind of a little bit. Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Sorry, I got dark and heavy. I should have said
No.
something.
Hey man, we love the dark. We love the dark here. What about you, Josh?
I think a cool moment was during the recording of Rituals. We came in with pre-written songs, obviously, but we had some time left over after the session. Just sort of we're messing around in the studio, and one of the songs we're playing today was like my favorite on the album, and it's just something that we came together, just like jamming around, and then being like, "Whoa, we could kind of make this into something great." And now it's the last song on the record, and it was a real moment where we just kind of like looked at each other. We were like, "All right,
Yeah, like right on.
we could do this."
Awesome. Thanks for answering that, guys. Thanks for getting deep. Thanks for being fun, being kind, all that. Great. So let's hear some more music, shall we?
Cool.
You are watching Audiotree Live, and we are in the studio with Honduras. You guys are playing 2 shows tonight, one at the very legitimate venue of Shuba's with your friend Sunflower Bean, and then you were playing a DIY show at Wally World. You guys obviously come from a very DIY scene yourself in Brooklyn. Do you prefer one type of show over the other? Do you like the rough and tumble kind of thing, or do you like the proper sound check, maybe some free beer in the closet kind of thing?
I mean, I would say there's good things about both of them, you know? But, you know, yeah, that's where we came from. So when we get back to that grind where you don't have to worry about, you know, playing every note perfectly, it's just more about a feel and an energy, and we like to get crazy on stage. I mean, we're in a studio now, so we're like a little toned down, but like, we like to go, you know, we like to get the energy up.
Yeah, for sure.
We're like an indie rock punk band. Like Shuba's is gonna be cool, like all ages, like Chicago indie centric kids. But yeah, we're playing 1:30 at this place, Wally World, 1:30 in the morning tonight, and you know, we're just gonna go crazy and just play our asses off.
Definitely. Speaking of Wally World, are you guys a fan of the Vacation movies at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's some crazy story about that. They went way over budget for that National Lampoon's movie.
The first one in the 80s? Or the
Yeah, and they called in John Candy as like very after the fact, and they're like, no, I'm not going to finish the movie unless we just get John Candy. So they threw a bunch of money at him, and I don't know if you know that story about that, but
No,
my
so-
roommate told me that.
So they were like already over budget, but it was like, no, we need John Candy for this. So
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
So and good thing the movie was a success. Otherwise, John Candy would have been responsible for tanking it.
He's the best, though.
Yeah, I do love John Candy. Are all you guys John Candy fans?
Chevy Chase.
Ooh.
I love him in Home Alone also, when he's got the band and
Yeah.
in the truck and the van.
They're playing the polka music.
They're playing polka music, you know?
Since you've shared a little bit of movie trivia with me, I'll share some with you. Maybe you guys know this. In that scene where she's renting the car and ends up getting in the van with them, there's an extra behind Catherine O'Hara that it's been rumored that's actually Elvis. Like Elvis is still alive. It's like this heavier dude with a beard, and he looks kind of like Elvis Presley might look if he
Yeah.
survived. Are you a conspiracy theorist? Do you believe there's credence to that?
You know,
Not that one.
yeah. I think we landed
Talk
on the
about
moon.
chemtrails, though.
Chemtrails?
Just
I-
kidding.
we could, well,
We can talk about chemtrails. So we're on your dime. You can talk whatever you want. Yeah.
I don't know. I've just heard things.
New York Post.
Yeah, yeah. The fine. That's your favorite paper, right? New York Post.
It's all like conspiracy theories on that one.
Yeah. Are you a conspiracy theorist?
Yeah, I think there's this conspiracy behind JFK's murder. I think there's some.
Aliens.
I want to believe in aliens.
Aliens.
I want to believe.
I mean, the JFK. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but the JFK is the one where you're like, all right, there's something more going on there. Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. And aliens are. I mean, is that even a conspiracy?
Obvious.
Yeah.
No.
Just there. Yeah. You seem like the conspiracy theorist of the band.
Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Let's hear this last bit of music then. Thanks, guys.
Stay has already lived, can't escape. Not much help from your body, take pills after eating every day.
This has been Audiotree Live. We've been in the studio with Honduras. You can check out their Gathering Rust EP as well as their full-length debut, Rituals, both available wherever music is sold, which is pretty much online these days. We want to thank the band for playing. If you're in the Chicagoland area, you can check them out at Shuba's tonight. Doors open at 6:30. They go on at 7, followed by Sunflower Bean. It's an all-ages show. Followed by a late-night DIY show at Wally World. For directions, ask your local crust punk. We want to thank the studio. We want to thank the people on sound, camera, lights, viewers, like all of you, of course. If you want to support the band, you can do so by downloading the stream. If you want to send a shout out to them or us via social media, please do that. And from all of us here at Audiotree, we want to thank you for watching and have a great night. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.